And along with the other members of the Eyewitness News team, I'll be at work to give you the most up-to-the-minute report.
And now tonight's editorial with News Director Phil Johnson.
Oh, you can call me Ray, or you can call me Jay, but you doesn't have to call me Johnson.
Good evening.
This is Eyewitness News at 6 with Garland Robinette, Angela Hill, Jim Henderson with sports, and meteorologist Nash Roberts with the weather.
The latest extremely boring sports news tonight at 10.
Dear Hap. Oh, man, shit. Big weekend ahead.
Yeah, I'll have a little fishing to do this weekend.
Oh, you're
the
going?
Giants game on
Well, you
Sunday.
didn't ask me.
Oh, well, no, but
or Garland.
Well, no,
or
that's,
Nash.
That's true, too, but I wanted to have a good time.
Cause my name's Billy and you know I
I can hear Henry through the red earphone.
Introducing the new 2-liter plastic bottle of Coke.
Give me a smile with everything on it, and I'll pass it on. So give me a Coke when you smile, and I promise to pass it along. I'm gonna pass it along. Oh, yeah, that's right, and everybody wants a little light.
Most of them begin at an early age. Most of these men are functional illiterates. All but a few are school dropouts.
The latest in boring sports from that fag tonight at 10.
Sure is nice to snuggle up with a good book when the weather's chilly outside. And talking about good books, here's one that you should get. 30 Ways to Cut the Cost of Heating Your Home. With the cost of everything going up these days, it's also important to get the most efficiency and economy from your electric and gas appliances and equipment, especially the heating system. That's why Public Service is offering this helpful booklet free.
Yeah!
Take this job and shove it.
Channel 4 presents
I'm for naturalistic peace within freedom. Fear, I wouldn't even defend myself. I'm deadly against jails, homosexuality, test tubes, babies, bottle trashers, zoos, KKK, nuclear power, funeral homes, smoked out polluting factories, and money. The blacks or whites don't appreciate limits on the amount of unrelated people allowed in the house. We can't even live anywhere like Indians did. Or fully bathe our bodies in sunlight, especially if you're in prison. Forgive and be patient. Ignorance is powerfully bliss. At any age, if my child could go out and preach peace, at any age, my child could go out and preach peace. I'm gonna have to go over this again. Don't punish or hit, instead share wisdom. Sex laws. Sex was made for any and all. Psychology today says sex desires start at 3. God, a 4-year-old child once had a healthy child. Being a vegetarian who wants to plow I love being a vegetarian who wants to plow everybody's yard. Then free housing, enough food, and peace would come through togetherness. Or for the world, whatever. I'm gonna have to go over that, totally go over it.
Mayor Ernest Morial delivered a speech today to the Metropolitan Area Committee on the state of the city. He praised the city council for passing his tax proposals. Morial said this will prevent the city from falling into the same financial trap as Cleveland and New York. The mayor also said his election proves that there were many misconceptions about what the election of a black mayor would do to the city.
This administration, I believe, has also dispelled the myth that a black mayor would divide the city into hostile factions, that he would be incapable of marshaling a consensus for action. None of these fears has been realized, and to the best of my ability, I will work to see that none of them will ever come true.
Let me assure you I was laughing at one of my mispronunciations, not that story.
late-breaking stories that are making news around the world and right here in town, watch him.
What are you looking at? Look at me, I'll
Then after
bust
Luke
your
Grant,
ball
keep
head.
your dial set where it is for the best reported news in town. Right. Right. Great guy.
Ready? Yeah. Ready? You ready? 1, here we 2, here we 3. I'm dreaming of a white Christmas, just like the ones I used to know, where treetops glisten and children listen to hear sleigh bells in the snow. I'm dreaming of a white Christmas. With every Christmas card I write, may your days be merry and bright, and may all your Christmases be white. Cut it.
We're trying to deal with a very technical area, and I'm like Norman. I'm incapable of dealing in those technical areas with oversimplification.
Mr. Zewey, are you going to throw a fit and scare us all again?
Oh, that's sick. A client of ours on our advice invested $3,500. In 8 months, he got back $55,400. Another client made $67,400 in 7 months. How? In commodities. Gold, silver, cattle, and corn, to mention a few. We do not mean to imply that past successes will occur in the future. Naturally, people lose money in commodities just like in any other investment, but the potential for high profits is there for an investor with risk capital. Call your personal broker at Howard Wheel to learn about the profits and risk of commodity trading.
But I got to talk with my aunt, you know?
Newsroom, right?
Right here on 4, all right?
Great guy.
Masha's a great man.
Channel 2 presents Springfield's outstanding news team.
Right. For all the late-breaking stories that are making news around the world and right here in town, watch him.
Thank you, Ed.
And for the
dramatic stories behind the headlines of the day, watch Ed Asner's Lou Grant, Monday at 9,
After
Ed?
Luke Grant, keep your dial set where it is for the best reported news in town.
Channel 2's newsroom.
Right here in 4, right?
Right. Great guy.
Asshole.
National Guardsmen have been standing by. Come here just for a minute. I know you're wrapping me up, telling me to... Come on over here. Nobody's going to hurt you.
More, Mary, more.
Right. For all the late-breaking stories that are making news around the world and right here in town, watch him.
Thank you, Ed, for the dramatic human stories behind the headlines. Watch Baldy here Monday nights at 9.
Where are you from, soldier?
I'm from Houma.
Okay, welcome to New Orleans.
Sure, let's go.
I do not like them. I have never liked them, and I will not tolerate them in my house.
This is Eyewitness News at 10 with Garland Robinette and Angela Hill, Hap Claudy and Jim Henderson with sports, and meteorologist Nash Roberts with the weather.